Welcome on board Valkyrie. We are Mark and Cynthia. In 2020, we sold everything to chase a dream, cruising America's Great Loop. Starting from Buzzards Bay, Massachusetts in May 2025, we set off on a once-in-a-lifetime journey exploring 6,000 miles of North America's waterways, canals, lakes, and rivers. We are inviting you to join us out here, somewhere on the water, and experience our loop right alongside us.
Previously on Somewhere on the Water, Valkyrie and her crew of two cruised from Little Current to the Benjamin Islands. An epic tender ride around the islands divulged many nooks and crannies where they encountered mink, a turtle, several kayakers, canoers, and jet skiers, and some of the most striking scenery consisting of sloping pink granite, wind-swept trees, and crystal clear water. A beautiful sunset and a night of waterside cocktails with fellow loopers made this leg of the loop journey just magical.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, August 5th, 2025, and it is day 70 on our America's Great Loop. Whew, 70 days in. We are leaving the Benjamin Islands and we are headed up the North Channel to Beardrop. It is a cool morning. Yesterday we had a lot of haze in the air due to the Canadian fires. It is 8:45 and Mark is starting the engines. He topped off the batteries this morning. He had to reset the inverter. Should take us about 3 hours to get to Beardrop. Dragging the anchor, it's full of clay. Benjamin Islands was a great place to anchor. Highly recommended.
What the hell was that? Smoke detector?
From waves from a boat that went by or not, but I was busy working and we think a smoke detector or something just went off. But Mark at 9:20 is going downstairs to check things out. It sounded just like a smoke alarm. Maybe it's a battery replacement or whatever, but anyway, mystery noise happening. Well, you checked them all out, every room.
I checked the engine room very well. Sniffing, smelling.
Right, because that wasn't a battery chirp like your battery's dead. It was a like
it wants to set off an alarm.
Yes.
Then I checked like where the house bank batteries are, because sometimes if a battery is going south and boiling over, that'll set off a smoke detector or carbon monoxide. I don't remember which. Yeah, checked all the spaces, all the cabins. No smell of smoke. I don't smell any exhaust fumes, so it's probably not carbon dioxide.
Yes.
But maybe we should crack a door open.
We get a little
I feel so sleepy.
So lethargic. What's the matter?
I thought it was the peanut butter that I ate.
No, our peanut butter snack last night just gave me weird dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Stop eating peanut butter at night.
Well, what else are we gonna eat? We're gonna buy some ice cream. Lots and lots of ice cream.
Every time I go to the grocery store and I ask if you want sweet treats, you say no, so I don't buy any. And then, lo and behold, we're sticking spoons in the peanut butter jar.
That's how we roll. That's how I roll.
Mark is slowed down to like 5 knots. Looks like some people are trying to go fishing. It's kind of neat through here though. It's really pretty. Rugged. Kind of rugged actually.
Leaving the Benjamin Islands this morning, we are cruising the North Channel of Lake Huron, a scenic and sheltered cruising area known for calm waters, mixed forests, and classic pink granite shorelines. The North Channel itself is one of the world's most renowned freshwater cruising waters, stretching over 300 kilometers and dotted with anchorages, secret coves, and small harbors. Little Detroit is a narrow, rock-lined passage with strong currents. The word Detroit is French, meaning straight or narrow passage. French explorers used the term throughout the Great Lakes to describe constricted waterways.
Little freaky looking out that side of the boat. Yeah, a little bit.
Now we're in Whalesback Channel.
Whalesback Channel. Well, it's beautiful. Okay, that's what we just went through.
Whalesback Channel is an island-studded waterway that runs along the rugged north shore between Spanish River to the east and Gore Bay to the west, and is one of the most traveled inside routes for cruising the North Channel. The name comes from a long, rounded island ridge that resembles the back of a whale raising out of the water. It is also a very popular fishing area.
The water sure has changed. Not quite beautiful, crystal clear, green hued. This is brown. Woo! But this is breathtaking. The scenery is amazing. It's absolutely stunning. There's so many nooks and crannies and coves. I mean, as a boater, you have so many options of where to go and what to do. This is the North Channel. Mark and I were just talking about how interesting the landscape is through here. You've got these rolling hills here, rolling rocks, and all this trees and beauty, and an occasional sandy beach tucked in here or there. And then on this side you got like a little bit more rocky cliffs and a few, I mean tons of little islands, and a few of them have cottages on them. And there's just all these little coves and nooks and crannies. Anchored. It's just gorgeous out here. If I was a poet, I would be able to describe it to you much better, but I'm just gonna have to see what I you're rigging up your floaty?
Rigging up my floaty.
Why?
I don't know. Everybody else is.
Everybody else is using a floaty.
They said that this used to be a lumber place. So I'm just thinking, okay, if there's logs down here, I might want a trip line.
Okay. Alrighty. You're the captain. But our floaty ball is white and everybody else is orange.
Picky.
I'm not. I'm just teasing. I don't care what color the ball is. It's definitely a pretty anchorage.
Yeah.
Lots of room in here. A couple of our looper boats that were here last night or the night before said there were like 13 sailboats in here, plus the 2 or 3 of them that were traveling together. So lots of space for lots of boats here. There's our ball. We haven't used one of these since we anchored across from Norfolk. Where were we?
Oh, we were across from Osprey Marina, behind some tiny little wood log
Oh, you
island.
used a float then too?
Didn't I?
You could have. I mean, we were in a really precarious little tiny space.
With stumps and logs
Yes.
and trees and everything else.
Yes.
Where else? We
but
used
then
one
when
in
we
Norfolk?
we were not in Norfolk. We were across, and then we went
Portsmouth, right? Wasn't it? No, not Portsmouth.
we were, and we toured the fort that
Yes.
day, and Valkyrie's alarm,
Yeah.
anchor alarm went off the entire time we were in
Yeah,
the fort.
and that was
but
a
that
little
was because
floaty.
there were all like cables and stuff all
Yes.
around there.
Yeah, power
So,
cables.
Yeah.
Yes, and we used a little float, and there's a hole in the back of the anchor where you can attach a float or a trip line to pull the anchor out backwards to unhook it from something. And we had this little float on there, and I backed down on the anchor, and the float just went bloop. Because whatever we were in, clay or mud or whatever, that the float didn't have enough buoyancy, and so when the anchor pulled through the mud, the line got stuck in the mud and just pulled our little floaty right down underwater.
Yeah. All right. Mark has got a project.
Yep.
He's going to add some oil
Yeah.
to the wood.
So you can see, like here, where we had our fender line going over the wood, it took the oil off.
Yep.
And I mean, it's just like the stairs have gone through the whole winter without any treatment. The step has gone through all winter without any treatment. So yeah, I'm just gonna quick sand wipe, give it a little oil, not spend all day.
Okay.
And I figured I'd do it here because, well, why not?
Well, why not? Stairs. Maintenance project. Oh, every time he tries to put on music and do some work, I'm up here with the camera in his way. So the other day when we were having trouble with the winch and Mark had to force the tender back into its cradle, which is right there, he knocked something loose.
So these stanchions, this is the stanchion bracket right here,
Yep.
and then this stanchion was in it,
Yep.
and I had to force the tender past it until I just pulled it out of the way, and but it was too late. This has already been kind of pulled, so now I got to rebed it. Don't like leaks.
No, leaks are bad. We don't like leaks.
Should be right around there. 5200 permanent adhesive. Let's see what I can do.
Oh, lordy, lordy. Mark's on a mission to go find the drone. The last we saw you, you were in the tender on your way to shore on a drone recovery. You came back with a drone, but...
And blueberries in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do with these, but he's been wanting to pick blueberries this entire Canadian trip, and we have a couple blueberries. And you did not see a bear, but
no,
still on the list of let's hope we get a sighting.
You know, I had the drone up, I think at like 120 feet, which is usually A-OK-O, but I think I must have hit a tree that was at 121 feet. I guess when we replay the video, we'll see for sure.
Yes.
But I lost contact with the drone. Like, it went far enough away that it said it was going home. And I don't know what it did when it said it was going home. I think it drops to 80 feet when it goes home, which might have put it, I don't know. We'll have to watch the video and see what happens. But either way, before the drone battery died and before everything died, I was able to, you know, locate its position. It was right on the ground. It was an easy pickup.
Oh, it was on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, not caught in a tree.
That one smells good. That one smells good. This one, not so much. That one smells good. So we might have burnt out a motor. But I just took the memory card out, which is probably more expensive than the drone itself.
Okay.
So we have the memory card, and I'm just gonna go back upstairs and just see if I can't pop this bitch back up in the air, and if it falls in the water, well, we'll have to get another one.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go look at the footage.
Okie dokie.
It's my last bottle of wine.
Oh my.
It's day 70. We're in Canada. We're 3 days away from the US, and I have been saving this bottle of wine. Just wasn't sure when I wanted to break into the last bottle. And yes, I could have bought wine in Canada, but they don't they don't have US wine in Canada. And this is a California wine, and I have no affiliation with Woodbridge whatsoever. But I do have my particular brands that I drink, so I know I'm not going to get a migraine. This happens to be one of them. So I'm opening my last bottle of wine on day 70. And yep. Mark crashed the drone twice today.
Yes. The drone crashed twice.
The drone crashed twice. He doesn't want to take responsibility for crashing it because when he was flying it, the signal, it decided it was going to send itself home. And so when it sent itself home, it dropped in elevation and hit a tree. But the footage is really good. So, and then when he thought one of the motors had burnt out on the blades, he tested it around the boat and it was doing really good. And then it just went like a cartoon. Bloop, stopped mid-flight and just down into the water.
The views that Mark captured with the drone here at Beardrop Harbour were absolutely stunning. This anchorage is serene and it's scenic and it's great for exploring. And there's plenty of room for many boats to come in and anchor.
It's flying. Oh, shit. You almost had it back home? If you're following along and you have yet to check out the website, you should check out the website because I write a daily blog, and in that daily blog I have a daily summary, and that daily summary, let me stay out of the wind, is where we left, where we arrived. I'm calculating our overall distance, so daily distance, overall distance, counting how many locks we've been through. So yeah, it's a lovely little daily summary if you're into that sort of thing. Write about all the stuff that we see that I don't talk about on video, and you will find all about Valkyrie with spec sheets. There's a little about us, a little tiny little short bio about Mark and I. So yeah, check out the website. If you also are looking to support us, we do on the website also have links to some books that I have authored. I have made some puzzle books and have put them out there on Amazon, so you can find links to those.
Thank you for watching our great loop journey. Please stay tuned. In our next episode, we're going to finish out today with an epic tender ride, and then we're going to continue our journey over to a new anchorage at Bassett Island. Stay tuned. We really appreciate you. Thanks for following along.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Our Loop. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned because there's lots more to come. Thank you.